What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be looking through these boxes. This is a Facebook Marketplace find that I got for $85 in Clayton, North Carolina, which is slightly outside of Raleigh and about an hour and 15 minutes away from me. So let's dig in and see what we got in here. So let's start right here. This is a Power of the Force dewback, and it has the reins. This is actually something kind of common, that they're missing these reins, or they're broken, or whatever else. Oddly enough, this morning I actually sold one of these, this and a snow speeder, to one of my regular people, but it did not have these, so that was a good sign to see that. In that same box, this is the stick for the sand trooper that goes on him. We have a Tusken Raider. We have Hammerhead. And I like that he labeled that 1996 Mama Nadon. If you've seen some of the other videos, he's been in one of them. 1996 Power of the Force Tusken Raider. And we have Bib Fortuna. Blaster, robe. Very cool. I'm glad that he did that. So yeah, that was that box. And again, this is kind of cool, this dewback. So let's put these over here. Same thing we did last time. We're going to try to do it again. It's a little shaky. It's only because there's a million gnats out today, and they're kind of driving me crazy right now. It's pretty much golden hour, but the bugs are out. Summertime in the Carolinas. So let's dig into this box. As you can see, this is Star Wars Monopoly. This is, I'm not sure the completeness of it. This wasn't even something that I really cared all that much about, but something that I was stoked to get regardless. So this is like kind of like a lot of rando stuff. Sealed, episode 5. Pretty sure these are watches, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen these before. We got Yoda, Attack of the Clones watch, and Revenge of the Sith. Cool. Pretty sure those are all 3 watches. I'm not sure what these are. Oh, it looks like some kind of like, almost like McDonald's toy. Missing a bullet, as I can see. And surprisingly enough, you've probably seen these. If you have kids or anything like that, then you've seen these little things. These sell really good. This is, I'm not even sure what kind of trooper that is. Snow trooper, not a snow trooper, but Hothy, if you will. I'm not even sure. I'd have to look that one up. But bobblehead. I have a ton of these from one of those lots that I got from Wilmington recently that I haven't even listed yet, so I'll probably throw him in with the rest of those. And more of these like little McDonald's kind of toys. Same as last time, guys. I'm not gonna go through everything, but I am going to show you guys. Try to keep it short. Grievous. I don't know if I can. Okay. Speeder bike. Yeah, I can't remember what this line is called. Playmobil or something like that. Imaginext or something. But yeah, those things sell. Okay. And look, this is a loose one, but I'm pretty sure this is the same as those. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Holographic looking Leia. Got some Star Wars markers. Try to get in here so you guys can see that a little bit. Kind of cool. Let's see. This is a big book. I'm not sure. Create the Worlds of Star Wars 365. Oh wow. Yeah, cool. Books sell good too, and this is a very nice book. So books sell really good. What is this? Born a Slave, Raised a Jedi, Rise and Fall of Darth Vader. What is this? Never heard of this one. Lies, Alec. So we'll take a look at that one. Same as the other one. We'll have to see if it's been drawn in or anything, but looks pretty good to me. Yoda Pez. He's from Solo, pretty sure. Yeah, Solo, bobblehead. This is an R2-D2 spoon. And this is a single, well, it's a STAP is what they're called, but I can't remember what the acronym stands for. STAP. If you know, put it in the comments. This Yoda Chronicles. I'm not sure exactly what these are. It's kind of difficult to. It's kind of Lego something. Lego sells really good. Books sell really good. Legos, anything. You can sell manuals. You can sell pretty much anything. Ooh, that's gonna be cool to see. And again, this looks like almost. This is like a comic book. Cool. These look the same. Those two that I just pulled out. We have a C-3PO loose Pez, and then we got this chess set. Not in the best shape. However, it looks pretty complete. The box isn't in the best shape, but this is pretty cool. My son would love this, or probably will. Maybe we'll play around before we put it online. I know you guys can't really see that too well. We got clone troopers on one side. We got, I see Dooku, a lot of the Attack of the Clones people, Jango, Geonosians. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's put that back down in there. And let's box this all back up, and we'll get into these other ones over here. Yeah, and they were so nice up there. They had everything laid out, and I actually only came for $25 worth of stuff. But as I was talking to them, they were telling me about some of the other stuff they had, and I seen their listings. And when I got up there, they had a whole table set up worth of stuff, and I seen some extra stuff that I wanted to give an offer on. Some other stuff that I wish I could have given an offer on, but just maybe out of my budget for the day. Yeah, super stoked with what I've got so far. And I almost think that one or two of these boxes will pay the whole lot off. This right here might honestly be like half of it for all I know. I'm going to put this down. It's really heavy, so I don't want to crunch any of the stuff that's down there. Now we got the Monopoly. So I'm going to set you guys down just for 1 second, and I'm going to move this off to the side with these. Back. Let's dig into this one. Alright, so we got Vader's TIE. And this was actually some extra stuff that I made a bid on. I don't really know how to activate these. There it goes. Vader's TIE. This pops up, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know exactly, yeah. And you can slide those back in. This was one, he had a bunch of Power of the Force stuff. This, I'm not sure if this was 2 or 3. I think this was 3, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks pretty good. I'm not sure, completeness on any of these ships. I haven't been able to dig into any of that. These Vaders, Power of the Force, goes with the Vader ship. Same, Vader. But as you see, I got 1, 2. I got another one over there somewhere. And you guys will see that in a little bit. Now this, again, same as the others. I'm not sure completeness, but I see there's no like cockpit shield or any of that stuff. Two of those. And these were part of like the $25 portion of it, but I guess technically none of that matters anymore. But these two, this, the other one of these, and then that box of stuff was all the $25. But then a lot of this other stuff is the stuff that I made a bid on, and pretty excited to get some of this stuff. This stuff has done really well for me this past year, and Power of the Force, stuff that people overlooked when it came out, is doing really well right now in the market. So let's dig in. I'm going to show you guys this one first. This, they just gave me this stuff. I only bid on a couple of items extra, I guess. Made an offer, I guess. This was stuff that they were just like, hey, you want this too? You want this too? And I'm like, sure, throw it in. This is all original, vintage 1977, I believe. This honestly don't look like a 77. This looks like that goes to those little tiny figures over there. But I could be wrong. But I am like 95% certain that this isn't the 77 version. But he said this was kind of a parts lot. I'm sure a lot of this other stuff is parts of play sets, other things. Not too sure which play sets these are. Snow Speeder. This is Power of the Force, 1996. Yeah, this was all just free stuff again. Let's see if there's a date on this guy. Not sure. It looks like Power of the Force the same. This one actually looks a little bit cleaner than the other one. Now I know these are vintage. This is from Cloud City, Lando. Maybe somebody will buy that. I don't know. Really ain't no parts on that, and I'm seeing some damage. But this was all free, if you will. But these go to that. And as I can see, that is that Playmobil one, or whatever the hell it's called. These gnats are driving me crazy. I try to fly in my ear. Land Speeder. This is, sorry, I'm trying to see if there is a date on it. This looks vintage. This looks like this could be a 77 version. They do have a Power of the Force version of that as well, from the 90s. Not sure. Figure that one out. But Google Lens, this is part of a X-Wing. But yeah, just little parts and stuff. Glad they gave me that, because somebody out there in the world needs these legs, or a leg, for their little Playmobil, or whatever the heck these are. They probably need that too. So, just a parts box that he just threw in, and yeah, maybe I could buy the other two legs for this, and that would be worth it. Because I'm pretty sure that guy I showed you earlier, that was a Imperial AT-AT driver. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but yeah, he would go with this. All right. Then the last but not least, this box. This was still mostly part of that original $25 one. This Yoda. That's how I be looking sometimes. I'm not sure what year this is. 2005, Revenge of the Sith. Alright. Feels electronic play. I'm not sure if there's anything to that. Probably dead batteries. Alright, so I'll show you this one. Just regular old TIE Fighter, Power of the Force. This was the thing that I put a bid on, and you can pop the wings off. This one's a little sticky, so I might have to do a little bit of work on this side. I knew it was sticky. You have to kind of push it. Okay, I couldn't figure it out when I was there, but yeah, Power of the Force. I don't know why they made these blue instead of actually gray. But that's what they chose to do. Here's another Vader TIE. Wing fell right off of it. This one, I asked him why this was included with this and he had the other one out. It's because of these little holes right here. He put 2 micro holes right there so that he could hang it up with some string. So that's why he had this one going for so cheap. So yeah, there's another one of those. So that's 2 of those. And then last couple of items, we got a collector's puzzle set. Maybe done, maybe not. This is just a pretty cool looking 2-ring binder. That's kind of weird. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's like one of those kind of deals. Not too sure. But yeah, that's pretty cool. See the back? Vader. And then these are just kind of Force Awakens cups. Force Awakens. This is actually the same one that was in that recent video that I uploaded with all the clone troopers and all that stuff. I haven't sold that one, but I am in the green on that lot. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out. But yeah, hey, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. It's kind of hot out here. I'm not going to run this one on too long, but appreciate you guys joining in for another quick lot check. Tell me in the comments if you think this was worth 85 bucks or more, because it's always got to be worth a little bit more to make it worth it. The gas, the time to list it, everything else, we got to get a great deal. But I'm definitely thinking that I got my money's worth. So thanks to I don't remember the last name, and I don't really want to say their first name on here, but thanks to the people on Marketplace that sold this stuff to me and gave me a good deal on everything else. All right. Appreciate y'all joining, and we're going to pop over here. Peace.